Happy Sunday. Good morning. I hope you're having a cup of coffee, starting your day. It's September. I think you blinked and the summer came and gone. But this is still everybody's favorite time of year. It's fall. The leaves are coming down, which means the trees are a little more barren and all these sexy sticks are coming out for our pickings. Oh, yeah. Brian, today's theme is Stick Nation. Oh, yeah. We're diving into a whole world on the internet I bet you didn't even know existed. And we are going to grade these sticks to determine and review the top dogs. Who are the winners? Who's got the best sticks in Stick Nation? But with that being said, I can't do it without my co-host, my good friend, Brian Semo. How you doing today, Brian?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I'm ready to look at some sticks. I am a stick man, and I didn't know this was a Stick Nation. I'm ready.
I love that. So to kick us off, there's a content creator that, SNL needs to bring onto their writing team yesterday. His name's Devin Palmer, and he's got a little sketch here that I think is the perfect way to kick off our stick video.
What's up, man? Hey, how's work? It wasn't good. No. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, at least I got this. What do you got there, a stick? Yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, it looks like a good one, man. You think so? Yeah. Did you find that by yourself? I found it all by myself, yeah. No way. Good job. It was right out in the yard. I couldn't believe it. Do you remember what we talked about with the sticks? Vaguely. We were saying maybe we leave the sticks outside. I don't really want to have this conversation right now. But remember, we said sticks are dirty and yucky, so they stay outside. I'm tired. I had a long day. My boss doesn't like me. I just want to relax with my stick. Are you bringing sticks into the office? Why would it matter if I... That probably would be why your boss doesn't like you. No, actually, it's because I'm bad at my job, thank you. But you are bringing the sticks in there? I think what's really happening here is that everyone is jealous that I keep finding the sticks. I don't think that's it. I think you just want me to put it down so you could take it for yourself. I promise you I don't. You're not fooling me. I'm going to lay in my bed with my stick. Do not bring that in your bed.
Today.
All right, so to go check out Devin Palmer because he's great at sketch writing. But now we're diving into the stick reviews. All right, we've got this part. We're kicking it off with this nice Aussie, or no, this is from Canada. Kicking it off with this nice Canadian, and we're going to be grading these sticks off of a few categories. How raw is it? Did they have to shave it down or add anything to it? Or is it just straight from the sticks in the woods themselves? Durability and strength, utility, sustainability and longevity, uniqueness, aesthetic, and innovation. Creative solutions to common problems with stick design. So with that all being said, let's dive into this nice Canadian lady and check out what kind of sticks she has to show off for us.
Stick Nation. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys my stick that I retrieved from Nova Scotia.
Whoa.
Look at that stick.
Not too much modification.
It's so
Doesn't
straight.
look like.
So it has multi-purposes. So this here, where there's bark missing, a walking stick. Wow. Or if you're in a situation where you need to defend yourself,
okay.
It's my stick.
Admittedly, Brian, that's a pretty legit stick.
Yeah.
That's perfectly pretty straight.
About as straight as it gets.
Didn't seem like she did much to toy with it. Didn't shave it down. Didn't do much to it. But, it's not very unique. It's just a very straight stick. I bet you there's some longevity there. It didn't seem there was much rotting within the, integrity of the stick. But I think its aesthetic meets what you expect from a stick, but nothing too incredible or creepy. You're scared, I guess, knock your socks off. I don't know.
I thought it was pretty unique because of how straight it is. Most sticks have some kind of kink in them. And that perfectly notched out handhold, I think that was along with pretty good durability and strength with the thickness.
I could agree. So let's keep that rhythm rolling. Let's do one more Canadian. Let's see, they must have some good sticks.
I'm going to be showing you guys.
Oh, we doubled up. I guess I could have had a slot for another video there. Well, we're going to Australia. Let's check it out.
What's up, Stick Nation? Today, someone left it behind. I took it with me. It has some great assets. Good height.
We know what you mean.
Well. And,
oh,
it's very straight.
Very excited.
Very straight, unlike me. And the best part is it has great hooks here.
Oh.
You can hang stuff, and it has some really nice moss.
No.
I'm liking it.
Woo!
Oh my God.
It's a liking joke.
All right. Taking a look at this stick. All right. To me, boo on the stick. Not a very special stick. It's just a stick.
It is a stick.
There's really zero utility to this. What's your utility? If you work on it hard enough, you could turn it into a hat hanger. Hey, folks, how many of you have a hat hanger at home? None of us anymore? Okay, so that's out the window. Plus, does it really look like a useful hat hanger? You're going to get all of what? 3 hooks? Three hats. Wow. I have more than 3 hats, let me tell you. Furthermore, the moss, cool, got a little character. It's not going to have much longevity. Say goodbye to your stick in probably a solid year.
Yeah, I'd have to back that claim up. It seems like it's just that is about as ordinary of a stick as it comes.
Right? Looks like you literally just picked up the first thing you saw.
Yeah. And just it doesn't look like it's gonna last. Honestly, like I've broken so many sticks that look like that. It is actually probably a crime.
Brian, we could walk 2 feet out our backyard and find a stick like that. We give you a big boo!
Thumbs down on the stick.
Hey, Stick Nation. Got my staff here. It's got mushrooms on top. I added those. They're not like natural.
That's not.
They're clay and
normal.
painted. I just thought they looked cool. And I added some, moss to it because it's all druidy, and figure you can use this to, call the animals or create some big tidal waves or something, So I'm pretty happy with
spiritual references.
It's a good stick. It's pretty long. Goes away.
Wow.
So
tidal wave and call the animals. All right, so here's how I see it. You got this guy. It's a nice piece of art, right?
Yeah.
Like you worked hard on it to create the clay mushrooms and then paint them. Beautiful piece you've got here, and I'll give you got a beautiful piece of art. But in the world of credible sticks, you've seasoned it, you've sanded it down, you've probably stained it. Have you increased its longevity? Yes, but is it raw? No, we are way off the raw scale. And if there's one thing I've learned from the rabbit hole that is Stick Nation, the more you meddle with it and the less raw of a stick, it quickly devalues itself in the community. So, sir, while I appreciate the efforts, I'm going to have to give you an eh. What are your thoughts?
1 thumb down. 1 thumb up, but definitely a thumb down.
I thought you were going to like this one, Brian, so I can appreciate the thumb up.
Yeah. I like the art, but as part of a stick evaluation, I back up all your claims. I mean, you're spot on with your evaluation. Love the art, but it's just not what I'm looking for when I look for very unique and tailored stick.
Speaking
you can do this to any branch.
Speaking of tailored sticks, let's go to Colorado.
Stick Nation. I'm in Colorado right now.
This guy looks like he knows the sticks.
I found this.
He looks like he's been around a stick or two. I agree.
Yeah.
This big stick. See, it's got 2 sharp ends, but the coolest part is the design on it. Almost looks like
that's raw.
Lightning.
Yes.
Some people say worms. Some people say got struck by lightning.
Mycelium.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
I've never seen a stick like this before.
All right, Brian, break it down for us.
All right. So honey mushrooms typically do this to different hardwoods, and they go underneath the branches, and they will do these lightning formations on branches.
But it isn't lightning.
No.
No.
If it was lightning, it would be stained black. And
it would be burned.
Yeah, burned. Burned is the better word. This looks like mycelium or a combination of mycelium and some kind of worm underneath the bark.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Totally. Worms for sure look like a possibility, but it is a more, how do I say this, rooted track than it just being, you'd see more decomposure, like more rotting, I think, if there was only worms.
Yeah.
So I agree. It's probably some sort of combination there, but good stick, but not much. Raw, awesome. Aesthetic, high. Look at nature gave us art. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Everybody loves the beauty of nature, just natural. But at the same time, what's the durability? High. That thing I could club somebody over the head with, and it would be useful.
Yeah.
But is it innovative? Is it helping us with anything? Creative solutions to any common problems? I'm going to go on a limb and say no. Yeah. Unique, possibly, but I could find it's a unique design, but I could find sticks with similar designs. But the utility is low. So I don't know. This one's a moderate stick in my world. What do you think?
Yeah, moderate to low. I find these sticks actually pretty common, but it's thick and it's very beautifully, it's got all the bark off of it, which is aesthetically pleasing, but not. I'm rating this pretty low.
Yeah, it's got all the bells and whistles, but not enough whistles and bells.
Hello, Stick Nation. I have 2 sticks to show off today. My first stick is this. I call it my stick monocle because.
Okay, cute, fun. Hold on to it for fun's sakes, but not a real utility.
No.
It's almost like a monocle or a magnifying glass. And then my piece de resistance.
You do a lot of modifications for it.
Whoa. Oh!
In the woods back there. Obviously,
now that's a stick.
Wizardly staff of the past, or it used to be a vine. It's pretty cool.
I would agree. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Nope. Okay. Honestly, I didn't get the stick to when I made these things. This was a total surprise to me. I'm going out on a limb and saying this one's up here in one of my favorites. I love this.
I like that.
I love this a lot for many reasons. One, the utility. I could do a lot with this, and to truly, I don't know, extract and cultivate its utility. Will I have to sacrifice the rawness? I will. You could keep it the way it is, but to me that feels at max decorum. You could decor. You could enhance the aesthetics of your home with using this to decorate a room somewhere. However, you sand that bad boy down and carve it into a real staff, the utility of it and longevity of it skyrockets. You have something solid there, and you've been able to find it before it absorbs too much moisture and begins the decomposing process. You give that thing some stain, and hopefully we have enough time to get to it. There are people here that have been passing sticks down for generations. You'd be holding a generational stick right there in your hands.
Yeah, there's a lot to do with this stick. It's raw form. I love how she hasn't done anything with it yet, but it is a very cool stick. And how without any intervention, how does that stick grow?
Right.
I'm really thinking that there was some kind of something, like it was wrapped around something that was intentionally put there, but I don't know. I didn't find the stick. I don't know. I don't have any evidence, but that is wild if it just naturally grew like that. She's had vines, which makes sense.
Well, with your vine thought, what I was going to bring up was she makes the connection with a vine. But Brian, would you agree with me? That truly isn't the characteristics of a vine.
No.
Like even a super dense, thick, overgrown vine. So what makes this stick so unique and fun is that this is a log-like stick that has a vine-like characteristic, which is intensely unique.
Yeah. And just as far as like sustainability or utility, using it as a utility, I don't know how much utility it would have until you actually did something with it to make it more manageable, because it seems pretty large and in charge. But I think it's I think it has a lot of longevity, like you were saying, and uniqueness is off the charts.
Yeah, right. So I guess it's time to push on through. Let's check it out here.
Greetings, Stick Nation, from Ristina, Finland. I'm here to present to you guys this amazing stick that has been passed down in our family for generations now. As you guys can see, this magnificent piece of wood is super straight and look, equipped with this double twister handle, which is so easy to grab from. Also, these decorations made by the maggots throughout the years. I mean, this stick is perfect for, say, a walking stick or a golf club or whatever your imagination must make of it.
All right, I gotta say, admittedly, sir, you've struck a chord. I like a good golf club stick, but here's what I like about this stick. One, generational, been passed around, longevity, can hold up.
Yeah.
More so, Brian, you've got a stick here that is totally raw, but because it's been handled generationally, it has the elements of like a sanded and weathered stick just from being handled and passed down. So it's still raw, but it has a lot of the elements of like a cured stick. But let's agree, innovation and utility, it kind of stops at the walking stick. You can walk with it, and that's pretty much the maximum extent. Thoughts?
Yeah, so walking stick for sure. I love how it is very useful, and it looks like it has been treated in some kind of way to make it last longer, but also that it's been used and it's gone through the trials and tribulations of what a stick does when you use it. The golf club, maybe a putter, but it seems pretty unreliable as far as where it makes contact. If I wanted to shoot it longer or shorter, I don't really think I have that much control with it. Yeah, and the bottom seemed pretty. The base of it seemed pretty stable as far as like slip resistant and stuff, because it had that very matte finish on the bottom. Yeah, good stick.
So it's a good stick, but
handled.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta say, the lady with the double feature.
Yeah,
that's I think our winning stick with the pretty Canadian lady, not far behind.
So much potential.
So much potential. All right, let's check out. We got another Aussie here.
Nation, this is my stick. It's got the head of a bird with a pointy beak, bit of a swirl, great for casting spells.
Okay, seagulls were a problem. This is useless, lady. I don't know what you think you're impressing people with. I mean, what I like is a nice, smooth ocean stick. Okay, I got you. You're barking up the right tree.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you've got a solid stick, but it's useless. You found something that, like clouds, if you squint and tilt your head, oh, it looks like a serpent. You look at the head. This is a unique thing. No, I'm unimpressed. Brian?
If you were of the short people origins, then I think this would be useful because I don't think that would be a good walking stick. I wouldn't be able to. I'd be crouched over the whole time. Durability. I mean, driftwood is generally pretty durable. Unless if it's been recently waterlogged, and then it's just not great. But serpent, I could see that it's got some serpent features and some mythical dragon like, I don't know, handles, but I think it's just too short of a stick. That's too short to be useful.
Too short. No considered use. All right, let's dive in here. We're going for a French camping trip.
Hi, people of the Stick Nation. I want to show you my stick. I found this bad boy when I was 12 years old in France, while we were camping with my family. I am now 38 years old, so it's been with me for a very long time. And actually, it was upside down like this, and it was sticking out, and I sawed it off. It was already dead. I do have to stress about that. But it has a really nice handle. And the best thing about it is that when you hold it, you can put your finger in there.
Ooh, whoa!
That way, it has like the correct way. It's ergonomically correct for walking with a cane. So this is my stick, and I'm very proud of it, and I've had it for so long. Thank you for watching and looking at my stick.
I love a good stick I can stick my finger in.
We looked at your stick good, let me tell you. Now, I want to get to this frame right here. Okay. Brian.
Yeah.
That's a fun thought and all, but for a real hiker like you and I, could we agree that's the quickest way to snap your finger off?
I was just going to say that. I'm like, if I wanted to break my finger real quick, I'd walk around with a finger in my stick.
Like, listen, if you want to cosplay and pretend you've got some long wicked finger, fun, whatever. If you want to walk around your yard and play the Wicked Witch, do not pretend that adds hiking utility.
Yeah.
You will lose your finger.
Hiking liability.
Yeah. Now, here's what I'll give you. High on the longevity side, right? You got it when you were like 12, you're 38. 26 years of stick time. That's a good stick. But I just gotta say, what do you got here? I mean, you've got something that's intimately involved to you, right? You found it, you harvested it, I cut it out of the ground, and it's mine. But beyond that, what do you got? At best, a walking stick, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I give it like a thumb sideways and a thumb down because I think it's kind of cool, and I like how long you've had it, but also like I don't want to break my finger, and that's like the whole point of this walking stick. So, not very good on the rating scale. I'm not gonna keep it around.
Yeah, I agree, Brian. But that being said, let's take this bad boy to Germany, where hopefully we can see some even cooler sticks.
Hello, Stick Nation. I want to show you the stick I found today in Reichenstadt, Germany.
Sword.
This is a very nice stick. It's very straight. It has like those little
very straight
end, which make it like a perfect grip.
Yeah.
Used as a sword, or it can also be used as a lance for our roleplay game.
Oh.
Thanks for looking at my stick.
We did give your stick a good look, that's for sure. Okay, here's what I could say. It looks like it handles well, like a legitimate sword. That's a cool stickaroo.
Yes, sir.
But I think maybe I've been a boy growing up around sticks too long, but if I played with that once, it would be broken in half, unfortunately. And I only say that because you whack one stick. Just put yourself in the woods where you found that stick 10 times over.
Yeah.
Every time I've broken it, immediately following. You hit a tree, and that thing, it doesn't wrap.
Yeah.
It's either linear or broken, and a break. So I think this is inevitably going to be broken. But I like there's an added element to the creative basement dweller, and it's that you can role play and take this to your local fairgrounds.
Yeah.
And javelin each other.
I like the LARPing feature of it. The little handle, like the side prongs on the side, keep you protected from your LARPing. I really want to agree. I just don't. I've been tricked by multiple sticks when I've gone to do the tree test and just give it a good whack. And
the tree test.
Yeah. So I would like to say that this one would probably fail, but I've been fooled. I've found some sticks that I thought were gonna break and just didn't.
Yeah, that's true. And they just didn't, gosh darn it. Well, you know, we got to check all the boxes. Let's ride this bad boy to the other side and let's go to India.
Okay.
Hello, Stick Nation. My name is Varun and I'm in Kerala, India. This is my stick and I call it the Elder Staff of the Meadows.
Wow.
Okay, because you give it a good name doesn't make it cool. That is trash. I'm going with Woods trash. What do you think? And I expect nothing less from India. What do you think?
So it does look like a very durable and useful stick, but it's not aesthetic in any way. And realistically, I think it would fail the tree test. It looks a little waterlogged, or he just recently had it in the water because he's standing in a swamp.
That's true too. So Brian, we're not going to be able to just dissect all of Stick Nation.
Yeah.
So from here on out, we're going to just do some honorable mentions.
Okay.
We're grabbing here some Old Town Italy. Let's check it out.
Stick Nation. Look at this. Look at this.
That's my papu.
This is very.
Maybe he's got camera facing the wrong direction.
Right in the sun.
Yeah.
Questo avrà 200 anni.
No way is that 200 years.
Oh, I believe it. I could see a bunch of island folk just passing around a wood stick for 200 years. What you have is a glorified club. That's a club, right? Can we agree?
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
200 years, it's a long
200 years is something,
time.
though, right?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I got to give him that much. Let's take this bad. I want to get your thoughts on. What do you think of Mom's stick?
All right, Mom's stick. Whoa!
Going through my late mother's stuff. She passed recently. This thing right here is cool. Don't mind the chickens.
I'm not
really
minding.
Nice stick, I'd say.
Drops it.
Give me a rating, fellas.
Steps on it with Crocs.
Yeah. Mama would have want this.
This is my dad mama's stick, and she'd been holding on to it for a long time. Throws it on the ground. Croc, 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 croc. Great stick. Again, this maxes out at hiking stick. I think, though, Brian, back to that double feature we had earlier.
Yeah.
That giant staff, you carve that out. This is the most unique. This is nature's, mathematic pattern beauty at its finest. But at the same time, that other one, the potential is so much higher. I don't know. I like this one. This is a great one, but I don't think it's the greatest. And Mom would be ashamed of you and the way you handle her stick.
It looks like it's a little decrepit to me. I'm seeing some fractures, and honestly, this looks carved. This looks like manufactured. If this is raw form, hey, that's a great stick. But right now, I'm thinking that's carved and it's been around the block.
That's a fair point. It's a fair
too many
point.
Times.
There's a lot of rot in it. You gotta recognize it. All right, let me get your thoughts on this one, Brian.
Okay.
Hey, Stick Nation.
Whoa.
This is the guava
I'm impressed.
tree and my cousin Fine.
That looks raw.
We were 15 years old. And then
Wow.
we flattened the bottom bit out. And then
Usefulness high.
Creativity
off the charts.
the guava tree.
Imagine being 15 years old. Brother.
Doesn't even bend like my scooter, my razor did when I jumped on it.
Brother, he's ripping it.
He's got a fresh set of bearings in there.
We got to acknowledge the creativity of a desperate, starving child in a forsaken third world country. Wow. I mean, this guy putting all his weight on it. He's got skateboard deck attached to just a stick. And we're used to scootering like this. This man's stick shifting.
Yeah.
And it works. I don't know. Here's where I look at it. Raw, pretty damn raw. That thing isn't seasoned. That is just the stick he found in the shape of an L. Durability, okay. He's riding a scooter in a world that doesn't have Big Macs, but still full weight on that stick. And I'm impressed. So I'm going to give it high durability and strength. Me or Kemp or you, Brian. We're not on it, so we can't really test it. But this cat doesn't look tiny.
No.
Anyway,
I'm rating this. I'm rating this one really high as well. This is top of the chart for me at this point. It outdoes the curly Q log that woman had earlier.
Really? You're putting it up above the log?
I'm putting it above the log. I gotta the trucks. It's a skating dream to be able to ride a natural piece of wood, and that hasn't been treated with a bunch of glue and other industrial things.
All right. We gotta just a couple more.
Yep.
Nation, the perfect accessory, an umbrella made of sticks. Let's get creative.
I'm speechless.
I'm sad this is a submission. I wish. I mean, nothing but the best for this guy. He's
No. You know what I wish? I wish you take your damn umbrella out in the rainiest of lightning storms ever. I hope you bring us Darwinism at its finest. You test your umbrella out when we need you to really, and hopefully, nature runs its course. So I think we're rating this one low.
I want to see the final product of that. I want to see him with the tarp on it. I want to see its retractability. I don't think it's got any of that storage. It's going to be a pain in the ass.
All right, we're going to do 3 last ones. This one might, because we got to find some that might compete with the scooter.
Yeah, right.
I just learned that there's an entire online community of people that find cool sticks all over the world and share them and do reviews of them. So what's up, Stick Nation? This is one of my favorites. This is a stick that stays by my bed every single night. I live deep in the jungle, and so this is my home defense system. I love this stick because it's lightweight, but also strong. One swing, and you see all.
All right, so Brian, what do you think?
It's rating really high. And it seems very useful. It also seems like, I'm personally not a fan of the thorns, but I love the fact that it's a super defense.
Oh boy, is it.
It looks like a one-time use on each side, but for some real self-defense, I don't know. It's just below, but still ranking high.
I can appreciate that. Brian, what I like about this one is, again, rawness. You didn't touch it. This is nature at its finest. It does, to me, seem like a dense enough wood that it could hold up for a minute. But like Brian said, you're not going to get many repetitive uses out of it. Utility is defense, but you're not walking with it, and you're not really playing with it. So you're kind of at it's
not
a
travel
weapon.
friendly. Yeah,
right. I want to end with the Carolinas. We got North Carolina and South Carolina. So let's hop into North Carolina.
The community, we're at Reedy Creek Park in Charlotte, North Carolina. I wanted to show you this stick. It's red with the clay dirt.
Wow, thanks. You did America dirty. You. Boo!
How did you find such a cool stick?
How did you find such a cool stick? Man.
Glad someone somewhere out there is excited about something that is so insignificant.
Tell me it's the first time you've been hiking without telling me it's the first time you've been hiking. South Carolina, what do you got?
Stick Nation.
Oh.
This is my stick. I found it summer of 2017 on the coast of Hilton Head Beach, South Carolina.
Okay.
It has a beautiful spiral at the top and a hook at the very top. It has a
You're
handle
telling me
right
you
here,
found it like that?
and it ends at the bottom in a Y shape.
Okay.
It's perfect for walking stick or weapon or storing your alien eggs. And if you've ever seen Home, it looks just like Captain.
Okay, one, I just don't like her English. It's good for weapon. It's good for walking stick. There's missing words there. Make complete sentences. That being said, alien eggs. What? Okay, go ahead.
So if you could just go back just a little bit, when she wiggles it, the whole stick wiggled. I don't think it's very durable. It was a very subtle thing when
Here?
she yep. She just kind of like no, like when towards the end, I guess. But she puts it down and it just like jiggles. It's not a Hold on, here it comes. She goes, it's very durable, and she like shakes it and it looked like it wiggled. I know that sticks that wiggle don't last. It's not a good walking stick. There.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Very subtle wiggle. Can't handle the weight of real men. That's what we could say for sure, Brian. If we had to lean on that for disparity and safety on a hike where we need it, it's snapping.
Yeah, if I put that around a tree and I'm trying to like pull myself up, I'm not trusting it. I think it's going to crack, break, and now I don't have a walking stick anymore. And I just lost my cool looking walking stick.
My cool walking stick. All right. So, it comes back to this cat. He's up there. We got the top three. This dude, obviously the scooter kid.
Yeah.
And do we have, where's the double feature? I want to review our lady friend here real quick. This was a top stick, but Brian, are we going out with the scooter?
Yeah, because it's a finished product and it's still raw. I think it hits all the features.
I mean, look at, he is putting his weight on that bad boy. The creativity, living in a desperate world, wanting to keep yourself entertained and find some glimpses of shine. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's just the beauty of humanity. Guys, thanks for joining us. Hope you had a beautiful Sunday morning. We do this every Sunday, but next week is the kickoff of a whole new change of our routine. And so we'll still be kicking your morning off at the Rethink Actions, but from here on out, it's going to be Sundays at 11 a.m. So be sure to join us next week live at 11 a.m. It's a palate cleanser. Kick back, have a couple laughs, see something unique like, I don't know, Stick Nation, and discover something new. Be sure to join us live because the whole purpose of the live show is to get you involved. So be diving into the comments and don't forget the best way to support this show is to share the episode. So be spreading it around so we can get everybody involved. But the whole reason we're doing this whole shakeup of our routine and moving Sundays back a little bit is because we're adding a whole nother show, which is our Sunday football review. And I couldn't be more excited to introduce it to everybody. So be sure to join us at noon where we kick off the NFL season and we're going to be talking football. This is the year for the Browns. Everybody knows it. Every year is this year. This year's our year. So join us as we talk football, maybe a little Browns, but we're talking football across the league and also going to be reviewing some college football because this is the best time of the year. It's depressing that fall is finally here. That meaning summer's gone, but this is everybody's favorite time of the year. So enjoy the beautiful season as the trees change and sticks get to show themselves off a little bit more, but also be sure to join us at noon where we talk about our football review. But Brian and I have a live show on Tuesdays as well. So join us across the platforms where we go live, but everything's in all these different locations. Where can you find it all? You can find it all in one central place, and that's at our website at www.rethinktankpodcast.com. So otherwise, guys, we appreciate you joining us, and we'll catch you next week with a whole lot of things kicking off. So join us then. See you later. Peace.